and this object came flying directly over me. Then the next thing I was standing in front of my patrol car, and the next thing I know, I'm sitting on my patrol car.
ETs. Have you had any experience, or do you believe in all, extraterrestrials, multidimensionals, all that good stuff?
Well, I have a experience when I was a policeman on Molokai where I have um, 20 minutes of lost time. And
Whoa.
it before the lost time, I was at a pier, and there's a report of strange lights that was flashing between the island of Molokai, Lanai, and Maui. So there's three islands, and there's a body of water between these three islands, and people were reporting strange lights. And so I went down to the pier on Molokai and I started looking at it, and there are lights going zooming all around the place. So it was crazy. And
Mm.
some of there's this one huge triangular shaped thing up in the air and stuff, and moving through. I could see the shadow moving, and then it lit up and it came
Wow.
directly towards us, towards me, and it was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody was there, and this object came flying directly over me. Then the next thing I was standing in front of my patrol car, and the next thing I know, I'm sitting on my patrol car, and my radio is going off asking 5-1, where are you? 5-1, come in. And so I call back. I said, "Hey, I'm here at the pier. Why?" He says, "We've been trying to call you."
Oh
Says,
my goodness.
"Standing here. So what time is it now?" And it gave me the time. I says, "No, it's not." And
Oh my God.
there's a 20-minute discrepancy. So for what happened in that 20 minutes, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
And
I
I checked
recently
my
had,
body for anything, and it's still there.
but I recently had a very weird situation. Like, I haven't really told too many people, but it's enough for me to be concerned because I don't really trust the Greys. Like, I've heard enough stories to think that they're I've heard that they're artificial, but I don't think that positive aliens are sending the Greys, right? Just my own belief, right? But I woke up after watching, a podcast on NDEs, and I feel like you got to be very careful about what you watch and what you consume because I felt like there was something, some kind of portal in this particular video, right? I
Uh-huh.
went to sleep, I wake up, and I see these tall white grays around my bed, and I still don't know if it was my power or if it was something protecting me, but it's like a whole force just smashed them out, like they were gone, like boom, gone, right? And but it was enough to really make me go, what the heck? Because I have never had an experience like that before. Never that. I don't know that I've had any extraterrestrial type experiences. I believe in it. I've always believed in that because it just makes perfect sense that we're not the only ones here. But to actually have them in my space, I was like, how? How did you get here? They didn't last long, but how did you get in? So again, thank God for protection. Because again, I don't know if it was my own innate thing that I just don't know if I did it and didn't realize I had that power, or if it was something that just whatever it was powerful and it said, "Bye, get out, get out."
You
Um,
know, actually, when I look back in time to that experience, um, the one thing I can say is that from that moment in time, my perception of things around me and my abilities were enhanced.
mm,
I mean, they became more pronounced and more accurate. And it took me a while to realize that perhaps somebody grabbed me and say, we need to fix the screw in this guy.
And now
It's
see, part,
kind of loose.
a little screw here. But part of me also did think about it sometime later, and I said, what if they were coming to help? You know, like a little part of me said that. But on the same token, I'm like, I need you to call me 2 weeks in advance. I need to put it in my calendar. You don't just show up in my bedroom. No, no, no. Because that's what happens when you just show up. Just FYI. And they should know me enough to know that.
Yeah.